Today we are going to talk about camels. Camels in a wild, camels in zoo, camels in desert. Camels. Let's talk about camels. What are camels? Camels are large, gut-chewing mammals with distinctive fatty humps on their back. They are known for their ability to survive in desert conditions and go long periods without water. Camels have been domesticated. Wow! Did I just say camels have been domesticated? Yeah, they do for 3,000 years and are used for riding, carrying burdens, and providing food, milk, wool, leather, and even fuel. They are so useful. Camels. Let's talk about camel speed. How fast can a camel run? Camel speed is 40 mph, that is 40 miles per hour maximum. That is in short burst and running. Let's talk about what camels eat. What does a camel eat? Camels, being herbivorous, primarily eat grasses, leaves, and twigs from desert plants, including thorny and salty vegetation, and even cacti. They are adapted to survive in harsh environments and can eat almost any plant available. Camels. Let's talk about camels' desert adaptation. Camels. They have tough, flexible lips and mouths lined with papillae, that is, fleshy protrusions, that help them eat thorny and salty plants that other animals might avoid. What plants do camels eat? Specific plants. Let's talk about plants. 1. They consume grasses, leaves, and twigs from various desert plants. 2. They eat green shoots of the sexual shrub known as helixillin. 3. They also eat stems and foliage from shrubs in the genera Salsulaphidae and Zoophilium. 4. In Mongolia, Bactrian camels eat Cragna, Helixillin, Romera, and Salsula plants. 5. They can eat cacti, and their rough tongue and palate help them peel off the thorns before swallowing the fleshy, water-rich part of the cactus. Oh, camels! Ruminants. Like cows, camels are ruminants, meaning they regurgitate their food, cud, to chew it again, which helps them extract nutrients from tough plant matter. Camels. Camels being herbivorous, that means they eat plants in general. They survive in harsh environments and can eat almost any plant available they need to survive. Do camels drink water? Yes, they do. Can they survive without water? And how long can they survive without water? Let's talk about that. Can camels survive 100 miles without water? Arabian camels, also known as dromedaries, have only one hump, but they employ it to great effect. The hump stores up to 80 pounds of fat, which a camel can break down into water and energy when sustenance is not available. These humps give camels their legendary ability to travel up to 100 desert miles without water. Let's talk about camels being intelligent. Are camels intelligent? Yes, they are. Camels are considered highly intelligent and communicative animals, exhibiting emotional intelligence and the ability to learn and adapt to their environment. Here's a more detailed look at the camel intelligence. Let's talk about their social structure and communication. Camels have a complex social hierarchy and communicate using a variety of vocalizations and body language. Number two, emotional intelligence. They are known to respond to human emotions and even exhibit behaviors that suggest they understand and share human feelings, such as sadness or comfort. Number three, learning and adaptability. Camels are capable of learning and adapting to new situations, demonstrating their intelligence and ability to process information. Number four, encephalization quotient. Both bacterian and dromedary camels have an encephalization quotient EQ value of 1.3, which is similar to the intelligence of the African elephant and greater than that of a horse. 5. Beyond relationships. There are relationships who have a long history with camels believe that friendships with camels can grow into important relationships based on kindness, generosity, and trust. Camels and humans. Can they get along? Let's talk about that. Humans and camels. Camels have been domesticated for centuries, and their ability to form bonds with humans further suggests their intelligence and capacity for emotional connection. We know that camels spit. I've heard so many funny stories about camel spitting. You want to learn about that? Let's talk about camel spitting. Do camels spit? Can they spit? Wild camels can spit. Happy camels do not spit. Camels may spit as a way to get out of doing something they do not want to do. That means camel only spit when they are unhappy. If you make camel happy, they won't spit. Or because they're anticipating an unpleasant experience. That means if they feel threatened, they are unhappy, or if they don't like something, or they are not very happy about, then camels spit. A happy camel do not spit. Well, it's for the camel welfare, right? We have to ensure that the camels are healthy, well fed, and properly hydrated. Let's talk about before we ride a camel. The first thing that pops up to your mind is the care for the animal. Make sure they are healthy and well treated and they are hydrated. How to mount a camel? Make sure the camel is kneeling down, that is in a sitting position. Put your left foot into the stirrup and swing your right leg over the camel's back. Once seated, grab onto the saddle with both hands. That is how to mount a camel. Now, if you have to dismount a camel, how to dismount a camel? You have to reverse the process. Swing your right leg over the camel's back and then your left leg. Well, there are 7 fun facts about camel rides. Let's learn about that. Number one, do you feel the hump when you sit on the camel? Well, you don't actually see or feel the hump of a camel when you're riding it. Number two, camel stand up could be considered a mini roller coaster ride. Number three, whoever called a camel the ship of the desert was right. Number four, there's no better way to see the desert than from the back of a camel. That is so cool, fun fact. There is no better way to see the desert than from the back of the camel. Do camels feel stress? Do they feel pain when ridden? Camels endure stress. Camels feel stress and pain. Riding camels don't hurt them as long as you take care of them, as long as they are carrying suitable loads in a proper fashion and not being struck or kicked to make them move. You have to be really, really gentle. Is it okay to ride camels? Is it okay to ride camels? Yeah, it's okay as you treat them right. Camels are happy to be ridden. Do they? They aren't actually spitting, or they are spitting. Well, we talk about that in a few seconds. Why do camels push out their stomach? We have seen that, right? Let's talk about that. They aren't actually spitting though. It's more like throwing up. They bring up the contents of their stomach along with saliva and project it out. This is meant to surprise, distract, or bother whatever the camel feels is threatening it. You can tell if a camel is about to spit, its cheeks fill up and bulge. That's why camels spit if they don't like something, if they feel threatened or something unpleasant. That's what they do. That's what makes them unhappy. So we talked about camels, right? Why they push out their stomach. So that is their way of showing that they are unhappy or something is unpleasant or they don't like something, right? That's what camel does. What do camels do when they are mad? Let's talk about that. Well, when camels are mad or agitated or feeling threatened, camels may spit, bite, or kick. Wow, they bite also and they kick when they are upset as a defense mechanism or warning, sometimes even mixing saliva with stomach contents for a more impressive display. Wow. Well, let's get some into the detailed explanation of camel spitting. They're known for spitting because which they do as a defense mechanism or to ward off threats. Biting and kicking when annoyed or feeling threatened, camels may bite or kick as a form of aggression. Vocalization or sounds. Camel can also scream when nervous, afraid, or separated from their young. Wow. The body language. What they do. Their bulging eyes, wide pupils can indicate fear and a potential for quick defense. Wow. Well, camels are quite expressive. These are all fun facts for camels. I hope you enjoy watching these videos and you get some good information about camels because we all love camels. They are very friendly animals, but don't forget that we have to be kind and lovable to all animals. Bye.